Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Giri Bharadhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Giri Bharadhari Yasodhanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yasodhanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Yasodhanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yasodhanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yasodhanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Shri Radhe Jaya Radha Madana Mohan Radha Madana Mohan Govinda Radha Govinda Sri Radhe Jaya Radha Gopinata Radha Gopinata Sri Radhe Radha Shama Sundar Radha Shama Sundar Sri Radhe Jaya Krishna Balaram Krishna Balaram Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram Jaya Gauranitai 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 Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Prabhupada Nitai Gaura Haribo Haribo Nitai Gaura Haribo Nitai Gaur Sitala Premanande Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishna Bhutale Shrimati Gopal Krishna Krishna Nitya Prabhupada Saitya Vijapa Krishna Kivacha Pacharam Kirvachari Yatpati Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine Om Jnana Timirandasya Gyananjana Salakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Malobhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaya Dati Swapadhantikam Vandehang Shri Guru Shri Juta Padakamalang Shri Guru Vaisnavamscha Sirupam Sagrajatan Sahagana Raghunatan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sadvadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakam Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 6, Prescribed Duty for Mankind. Text number 76 onwards of the 18th chapter first. And then there are no more purports afterwards, after text 76 until the text 4 of the next chapter, which is the Pumsavan Ritualistic Ceremony, chapter 19. So I will read up to text 4, and then we will recite altogether text number 4 of the 19th chapter, Canto 6. Yes? Tad idang mama durjanyam. Okay, first of all, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Text 76, chapter 18, Diti vows to kill King Indra, Canto 6. Is that correct? Yes. Tad idang mama dorjanyang bali sasya mahiyasi santong arsasi matastwang disya garbo mito titha. O my mother, O best of all women, I am a fool. Kindly excuse me for whatever offenses I have committed. Your 49 sons have been born unhurt because of your devotional service. As an enemy, I cut them to pieces, but because of your great devotional service, they did not die. So this is King Indra addressing Diti. He considered Diti as his auntie. Shishuka uvacha indrastaya vyanunjata sudabhabhe natustaya marudubhe sahatang natva jagama tridvibhang prabhu. Sri Sukadev Goswami continued, Diti was extremely satisfied by Indra's good behavior. Then Indra offered his respects to his aunt with profuse obeisances. And with her permission, he went away to the heavenly planets with his brothers, the Maruts. Text 78. Ivam te sarvang akyatang yanmang tvang pariprichasi mangalang marutang janma king bhuya katayamite. My dear King Parikshit, I have replied as far as possible to the questions you have asked me, especially in regards to this pure, auspicious narration about the Maruts. Now you may inquire further. I shall explain more. Thus end the Bhaktivedanta purports to the 6th canto, 18th chapter of the Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled Diti Vows to Kill King Indra. Next chapter, chapter 19, performing the Pumshavana ritualistic ceremony. So we'll reread the summary of the chapter. Then we'll go to the verses. Again, text 1, text 2 and 3, no purport. We'll recite together text 4. This chapter explains how Diti, Kashyapa Muni's wife, executed Kashyapa Muni's instructions on devotional service. During the first day of the bright fortnight of the moon in the month of Agrahayana, November, December, every woman following in the footsteps of Diti and following the instructions of her own husband should begin this Pumshavana Brat. In the morning, after washing her teeth, bathing and thus becoming purified, he should hear about the birth mystery of the Maruts. Then covering her body with a white dress and being properly ornamented, before breakfast, she should worship Lord Vishnu and Mother Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune, Lord Vishnu's wife, by glorifying Lord Vishnu for his mercy, patience, prowess, ability, greatness, and other glories, for how he can bestow all mystic benedictions. While offering the Lord all paraphernalia for worship, such as ornaments, sacred thread, scents, nice flowers, incense, and water for bathing and washing his feet, hands, and mouth, one should invite the Lord with this mantra. Om Namo Bhagavate Mahapurusaya Mahanubhavaya Mahavibhutipataye Saha Mahavibhutivir Bhaling Uparame. Then one should offer 12 oblations in the fire while chanting this mantra. Om Namo Bhagavate Mahapurusaya Mahavibhutipataye Swaha. One should offer obeisances while chanting this mantra 10 times. Then one should chant the Lakshmi Narayan mantra. If either a pregnant woman or her husband regularly discharges this devotional service, both of them will receive the result. After continuing this process for 1 full year, the chaste wife should fast on the Purnima, the full moon day of Kartik. And the following day, the husband should worship the Lord as before and then observe a festival by cooking nice food and distributing prasad to the Brahmanas. Then, with the permission of the Brahmanas, the husband and wife should take prasad. This chapter ends by glorifying the results of the Pumshavana function. Text 1. Sirajo Vacha Bratang Pumshavanang Brahman Bhavata Yad Udiritam Tasya Videtung Ichami Yena Vishnu Prasidati. Maharaj Pariksit said, My dear Lord, you have already spoken about the Pumsavana vow. Now I want to hear about it in detail, for I understand that by observing this vow, one can please the Supreme Lord Vishnu. Shisuka uvacha sukle maga shire pakshe yosid bartur anugnyaya arabeta batang idang sarva kamikang adita. Nisamya marutang janma brahmanang anumantriyacha snatva sukladati sukle basita lankritam bare pujayet patara satprag bhagavantang sriya saha. Sukadev Goswami said, on the first day of the bright fortnight of the month of Agrahayana, November-December, following the instructions of her husband, a woman should begin this regulative devotional service with a vow of penance, for it can fulfill all one's desires. Before beginning the worship of Lord Vishnu, the woman should hear the story of how the Maruts were born. Under the instructions of qualified brahmanas, in the morning she should wash her teeth, bathe, and dress herself with white cloth and ornaments. And before taking breakfast, she should worship Lord Vishnu and Lakshmi. Now everyone please repeat after me. Text 4. Alam te nirapekshaya Purna kama namostute Mahabhibhuti pataye Namasakala sidaye Alam te nirapekshaya Purna kama namostute Mahabhibhuti pataye Namasakala sidaye. Somebody else. Mahabhibhuti pataye Namasakala sidaye. Mataji. Alam te nirapekshaya Punakama namostate Mahabhibhuti pataye Namasakala sidaye. Word for word meaning alam, enough. Te, to you. Nirapekshaya, indifferent. Purnakama, O Lord, whose desire is always fulfilled. Namaha, obeisances. Ashtu, may there be. Te, unto you. Mahabhibhuti, of Lakshmi. Pataye, unto the husband. Namaha, obeisances. Sakala sidaye, unto the master of all mystic perfections. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada K. She should then pray to the Lord as follows. My dear Lord, you are full in all opulences, but I do not beg you for opulence. I simply offer respectful obeisances unto you. You are the husband and master of Lakshmi Devi, the goddess of fortune, who has all opulences. Therefore, you are the master of all mystic yoga. I simply offer my obeisances unto you. Okay, everyone please repeat after me then. She should then pray to the Lord as follows. My dear Lord, you are full in all opulence. But I do not beg you for opulence. I simply offer my respectful obeisances unto you. You are the husband and master of Lakshmi Devi, the goddess of fortune, who has all opulences. Therefore, you are the master of all mystic yoga. I simply offer my obeisances unto you. Purport. A devotee knows how to appreciate the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Om Purnang Adapurnang Idang Purnat Purnang Udachyate Purnasya Purnam Adaya Purnang Eva Vasishyate. The personality of Godhead is perfect and complete. And because He is completely perfect, all emanations from Him, such as this phenomenal world, are perfectly equipped as complete wholes. Whatever is produced of the complete whole is also complete in itself. Because He is the complete whole, even though so many complete units emanate from Him, He remains the complete balance. Therefore, to take shelter of the Supreme Lord is required. Whatever a devotee needs will be supplied by the complete Supreme Personality of Godhead. Te sang niya biyuktanang yoga kshema bahami aham. Therefore, a devotee will not ask anything from the Lord. He simply offers the Lord his respectful obeisances, and the Lord is prepared to accept whatever the devotee can secure to worship Him. Even patram puspam palang toyam, a leaf, flower, fruit, or water. There is no need to artificially exert oneself. It is better to be plain and simple and with respectful obeisances offer to the Lord whatever one can secure. The Lord is completely able to bless the devotee with all opulences. Thus end the Bhaktivedanta Purport, Chapter 6, Canto 6, Chapter 19, Text number 4 of the Srimad Bhagavatam, Pumshavana Ritualistic Ceremony. Alam te nirapekshaya purnakama namostute mahabibhuti pataye nama shakala siddhaye. Purnakama. O Lord, whose desire is always fulfilled. So this is the difference between the jivas and the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Whatever Krishna desires, everything is fulfilled. It says that not even a blade of grass moves without the will of the Lord. But for the living entities, not all the time it is being fulfilled, the desires. Conditioned souls have so many material desires. I heard the other day, a person can have 22,000 desires in one day. 22,000 only. So you can imagine. But devotee, he has only one desire, to serve the Supreme Lord. And for himself, he doesn't have any desire. That means material desire. He has desire also, but spiritual. Having taken shelter on the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord, he just happy to serve the Supreme Lord, surrender unto Him, And whatever will please the Supreme Lord, he's ready to offer or give. And the results is up to Krishna, not up to the devotee who's offering his service. His desire is only to please Krishna, just like the Vrajabasis. Their only desire is to serve the Supreme Lord. They don't care for any return at all. That's why Lord Krishna told the gopis, I cannot repay you back for all the love that you are showering or giving to me. Giving up your family, transgressing all the moral and values, just to serve me, just to please me. I cannot repay you back. For the gopis, they don't care whether Krishna will reciprocate or not. Of course, their desire is always to serve. That is their desire. It's like here. A devotee do not beg for any opulence. We were talking about that the other day. The last meeting that we had. Opulence is, Krishna can give everything. But the devotee, he just attached to the Lord's holy name. He's attached to hear the Srimad Bhagavatam. He's attached to serve the Vaishnavas, Matsivam Dwara. Service to the Bhagavatam means hearing the Bhagavatam. These are all opulences. Chanting the holy name, these are all opulences. Serving the Vaishnavas, these are all opulences. This is not awarded to everyone, only to those who are sincere, only to those who wish to go back home, back to Godhead, and Krishna award all of these opulences that can never be taken at the time of death. So a devotee knows, it says here, a devotee knows how to appreciate the Supreme Personality of Godhead, knowingly that He is the source of everything. Everything emanates from Him. Janmadi asayataha. Sarva karna karnam. He is the cause of all causes. Everything emanates from Him. And therefore, he understood that my only shelter is on the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord. Taking shelter doesn't mean that I don't do anything. I just sit down. I cannot say, okay, I'm taking shelter of Govinda. Taking shelter of Govinda means also we have to do our part. Understanding that Krishna is the ultimate maintainer, Krishna is the ultimate doer, Krishna is the ultimate proprietor, Krishna is the ultimate enjoyer, and I'm meant to serve Him. How do I serve Him though? I cannot say just, oh Krishna, I love you, but then I don't do anything. How do we express our love towards Lord Krishna? By taking shelter of His devotees. Taking shelter of His devotees. Because we cannot go direct and say, I take shelter of Krishna, but then I don't care for His devotees. I don't serve His devotees. Serving Krishna means serving His devotees. Just serving the deities and not serving the devotees is not complete. We've heard that before. He says, one who says he is my devotee, he is not my devotee, Krishna says. One who says he's a devotee of my devotee, he is my devotee. So taking shelter of Krishna means taking shelter of the Bhagavatam, hearing the Bhagavatam daily, Nityam Bhagavati Sevaya. Performing bhakti means, in the beginning, performing sadhana bhakti. This is not an optional aspect. It's not an option that one doesn't come for, or not performing Mangal Artik, or not chanting the holy name of the Lord, or not serving the holy name and also serving the devotees of the Supreme Lord. This is not an optional aspect or point. Taking shelter of devotees means taking guidance or ready to be corrected. Out of false ego, a conditioned soul, he thinks he knows what he's doing. He doesn't need any guidance. He doesn't need any direction. He knows, I know what I'm doing. I am the Lord of all I survey. No one should tell me what to do. No one should tell me what to say also. No, there's proper ways how we can approach the Supreme Lord. And therefore, approaching the Supreme Lord, we approach a devotee, advanced devotees. Even though there is a need, it says here, therefore, to take shelter of the Supreme Lord is required. Did you see that in the purport? It is required. Okay, let me read something from my notes. What is taking shelter means? Nirap, shelter. Asraya. Let me see. Yes. Taking shelter means accepting Krishna as the real protector and maintainer. That is synonymous. Taking shelter means also surrender, saranagati. It's not merely saying God will save me or Krishna will save me, but I will live in such a way that I will invite His protection, or He's maintaining everyone. Eventually, everyone, Prabhupada says, even the elephant in the forest, they don't have to go here and there looking for a job, but they also get something to eat. And you know how much kilos do they eat? Hundreds of kilos of fruits. And they're being maintained. Everyone in the forest, everyone in the jungle. So how can I live in such a way that I'm inviting His protection? Taking shelter means I don't have any other source of help except you. Taking shelter. I'm sold out to you. So it's in a way, in a sense that you are my only protection. Yeah? It's like the animals. They have what they call animal shelter. Yeah? It's like we saw a dog here, fat old dog. She's walking very slowly, and a cat. So they're taking shelter of the temple. Or maybe outside, they live outside, they have an owner. Taking shelter of their master. That means we have to be obedient to the Lord's instructions. Obedience means we follow. We have to develop devotion. And yes, dependence. We have to be dependent on the Supreme Lord. So yes, shelter is taken through bhakti, especially hearing and chanting. We should just, even before chanting the holy name of the Lord in our daily practice, when we say practice, I was hearing this morning that bhakti cannot be invoked just by practice. It's completely independent. But we have to do the sadhana following the regulative principles, chanting the holy name of the Lord every day. So before we chant, we should pray that, please, Lord Krishna, purify my heart to chant your holy name without any offenses. Not just mechanical chanting. We have to go beyond mechanical chanting. Of course, in the beginning, yes, we agreed at the time of initiation to chant the holy name of the Lord without any offenses. So, in the beginning, it is mechanical because we want to finish our rounds, because that is part of the agreement, to chant minimum 16 rounds every day, but without any offenses. Prabhupada says chanting the holy name is easy, but it is difficult to chant without any offenses, to chant attentively. Shelter means approaching the Lord's lotus feet, not on one's own strength. The mood is that I cannot conquer Maya by my intelligence or willpower. I cannot do it by myself. That means you always need help. You need the shelter. I need Krishna's mercy. So that is humility, accepting that on my own I cannot do it by myself. So that is not weakness. Actually, that is spiritual strength. When you ask for help from Krishna, that is not weakness. In the material world, everyone wants to do it by themselves, by their own. They don't need help practically. But no. If we are actually humble, then we should ask for help. Not saying that I don't need any shelter, I don't need any help, even from my God brothers or my God sisters who are more advanced than me, or even in an equal level, my peers. No. Otherwise, the doorway to spiritual strength will not be there. There is a band called Shelter, right? Yeah, they're devotees. We used to go book distribution before. I remember him, Ray Kapo, Raghunath. He was the head of, we used to do book distribution. So we should take shelter of devotees, as we mentioned earlier. Taking shelter of Krishna means taking shelter of the devotees. Ask for their guidance, especially in serving their mission. It's like Prabhupada's mission to spread Krishna consciousness. When we serve Srila Prabhupada in that mission, that means we're taking shelter of Srila Prabhupada. For the next 10,000 years, Srila Prabhupada is the main shelter of all the devotees in ISKCON. He is the ultimate shelter. We may take shelter of our Guru Maharaj, but then the Guru Maharaj is also taking shelter of Prabhupada. So Everyone is taking shelter ultimately of Srila Prabhupada because he is the ultimate savior of all the devotees for the next 10,000 years. Imbibing the mood and learning from the devotees by submissive hearing. Another form of shelter specifically means shelter of Guru, the spiritual master. Srimad Bhagavatam explicitly mentions this. The serious seeker must surrender to a qualified spiritual master and learn devotional service under his guidance. Again, this is not optional. If you want to receive the Lord's mercy, then the spiritual master's mercy is there if we take shelter of him. So Srila Prabhupada and the Acharyas explain shelter as taking shelter of the holy name, meaning chant attentively, not wandering all over the universe while chanting. The best is to chant early in the morning in the association of devotees. Offenseless chanting, steady. I met some devotees and they admit to me very honestly that sometimes, they chant their rounds and sometimes they don't have taste to chant, so they skip chanting. But that will not improve our chanting if we skip chanting. The secret of success in Krishna consciousness is to constantly do the best we can to improve and maintain our health and spiritual growth day after day. If we skip, it's like there is a saying in English, if you snooze, you lose. So we have to do it like every day. We have to push ourselves. How can I push myself? From behind? No. Push ourselves means we have to be really convinced. We have to be determined. Hope against hope. I really have to do it. Otherwise, I'll be left behind. How can I make it to go back home, back to Godhead? And we need the encouragement. It's others' encouragement. That's a good one. We have to encourage each other. We have to encourage each other and we have to encourage ourselves also, individually, by following the instructions of Lord Krishna, Srila Prabhupada, and our Guru Maharaj. Taking shelter of Guru's instructions, not just, I only like this part of what my Guru Maharaj says, and this part I don't like. I don't accept all those things, no. I have to pick what I like and I don't like. I put it aside, put it in the waste bin. Shall it be like that? No. You accept everything. It's like Prabhupada says, devotee, he accepts everything what Krishna says in the Bhagavatam, not just you pick one part and the other part, no, I don't take that. No. Everything. Take shelter of Vaishnava association. Serve them and be ready to be corrected. Oh, that is a very difficult thing, isn't it? Serving, we may serve, but be corrected, usually very difficult to accept. Because there is a tendency, especially in a neophyte, to say, I know what I'm doing. Who are you? Who are you? Why are you telling me what to do? But that doesn't work. Take shelter of devotional regulations. That means sadhana bhakti as protection. So, yes, a pure devotee, he doesn't have any desire. We mentioned that earlier. The mood of the devotee is that for service, he doesn't consider comfort. Oh Krishna, whatever you arrange, honor or dishonor, ease or difficulty, please keep me fixed at your lotus feet and engage in your service. I may be criticized, I may be disrespected, I may have so many troubles, but difficulties, what's that? Even Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, this is bliss for a devotee. If there is some difficulties, what's that? Queen Kunti says also, she prays that let calamities come again and again, but that's very high. That's very high level of devotional service or bhakti. We don't ask for them, but they will come. Even Prahlad Maharaj says, we're not looking for sorrow. We're all looking for happiness, but sorrow comes. Why? Why is it? We're not looking for lamentations or miseries or sufferings, but that's part of life. Devotees also, they feel lamentation when they see others suffering, paradukha dukhi. When they see others' sufferings, they feel sufferings, the pain. Just like Lord Krishna, I was hearing again this morning in Bhakti Narad Sutra. Narad Bhakti, that's the sutra, yes. Narad Munis, he wrote this. The Lord and the devotees are equal. So what? What do you mean equal? It says, because the devotee and the Lord, they all, both of them, they are the same in purpose. They are in the same purpose of trying to reclaim the conditioned souls from their miserable condition. The Lord gives instructions. The Lord says, surrender unto me. And the devotee will say, I surrender unto you. And then the devotee will tell others, surrender unto Krishna. So that means the devotee and Lord Krishna is equal in that way. Surrendering means, again, taking shelter. Okay. There's another one here that I would like to mention. There are many examples in the Srimad Bhagavatam whereby the Lord completely able to bless the devotee with all of his opulences by the devotees taking shelter of the Supreme Lord, even though the devotee doesn't ask anything in return. It says also that when one serves the Supreme Lord, even minutely, the Lord is eternally obligated to reciprocate. He cannot forget that even small service that has been rendered unto him. And Krishna will reciprocate unlimitedly. Sudama Vipra, yes, the Lord gave him unlimited wealth. But again, Sudama Vipra, he doesn't care that much of that wealth that was awarded to him. He cherished mostly the love that was given to him. Krishna can grant external prosperity, but he measures the offering by bhakti, not by quantity. So we should offer everything, our time, our attention, a simple service, sincere service, but without bargaining. What's bargaining? It's like Prahlad Maharaj also was asked by Singhadev, any benediction you want. I can give you anything. Please ask me. Then Prahlad Maharaj says, no, my dear Lord, if I will ask something in return, then this is like a business transaction. I give you something, I give you some money, and then you give me some product. No, it is not like that. There is no condition. But again, this is the highest level of bhakti. So whatever comes in our way, we should use it in service and not be proud that, oh, yes, Krishna is reciprocating to me. No. Dhruva Maharaj is another example. The Lord gives far beyond the request and purifies the desire. We told that story from our last meeting. He is looking for a kingdom as great as his father. Or he was given even greater than that. Kingdom that never destroyed. So, our desires in bhakti should be honest. When we perform bhakti, our desire to perform that bhakti should be only for Krishna's service. So in this way, we become purified. In the beginning, again, we want some recognition, we want some praise. Oh, if I'm not getting the attention while I'm doing bhakti, I don't think I should do it again. Let me find something else where I can be fully recognized. I want to be number one. So we should replace those desire, more hearing and chanting. Specifically, it is mentioned by the acharyas, more hearing about Srimad Bhagavatam. Ambarish Maharaj, another one. Opulence becomes safe when fully engaged in service and the Lord protects. He was the king, emperor. But he was engaged. By offering everything to Lord Vamana. Is that right? No. Ambarish Maharaj, no. This is Bali Maharaj. Bali Maharaj, he gave everything to Vamana. Ambarish Maharaj, he gave everything. All the facilities also. Was that? He was doing tapasya. And Ambarish Maharaj, he was fasting also. But then, who's that? Durvasa Muni. Isn't it? Durvasa Muni who came and asked to wait till they take bath with his 10,000 disciples. And then Ambarish Maharaj was fasting, so he has to break his fast. So he drank some water. But he's always ready to serve the devotees. But then, in order to make his fast complete, successful, he has to drink some water. And Durvasa Muni became so upset. He cursed. Ambarish Maharaj, and actually there was the Chakra who followed Durvasa Muni all the way through up to the Vaikuntha planets, and then Lord Narayan saved him by saying, okay, I cannot save you, you better go back to Ambarish Maharaj. So he took shelter of the devotee, Ambarish Maharaj, and then he became, he was forgiven. Another one, Kulavecha Sridhar, last one. The Lord offers him opulence, but the devotee, Kulavecha Sridhar, he doesn't want anything. He's just a banana products seller. He doesn't own anything. Whatever income he gained, 50% of them, he will offer to the worship of Ganga. Kolavecha Sridhar is so poor, he doesn't have any roof in his house. But then during one of the Sankirtan, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became thirsty, so he went to Kolavecha Sridhar's place, ashram, and asked for some water. And his lota for drinking water is beaten up. Sometimes it has so many, you've seen cups, so many dents all over. So his lota is like that. So he has some water, and he drank from that lota, and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, I haven't drank such nectarine water, so sweet, anywhere. So during the Mahaprakash Leela, everyone is getting benediction. Kolavecha Sridhar was called. He'll be chanting the holy name of the Lord day and night. And the villagers who live near his place, they think that he must be hungry. He must be hungry. He's always chanting, crying, uttering the holy name of the Lord. So the Lord asked him for any benediction. He says, I don't want any benediction. I don't want any opulence. Then he's trying to convince the Lord Chaitanya. And Kolavecha Sridhar, eventually he gave in, says, if there is any benediction that I would like to have, is that I would like to see the young boy, Nimai, have his darshan every day. Because Nimai, during his childhood Leela or youth, he will bargain every day to Kolavecha Sridhar for this already cheap banana products, banana leaves, banana cups, bananas, banana trunks, banana flowers. He says, he was already giving so cheap, but then Lord Chaitanya, Nimai will lower more the price. And he would say to Kolavecha Sridhar, if you're not agreeing with my price, I'm just going to take this away and run away. So he just wants to have that darshan of the Supreme Lord. So that is his opulence. So, yes, therefore a devotee will not ask anything from the Lord. It says in the purport, right? So we ask only service, attachment to the holy name, obedience to the scriptures, to the message coming from the Supreme Lord. Take shelter of his pure devotees. And in this way, the Lord will be prepared, is prepared to accept whatever the devotee can secure to worship him. Even though materially it may be insignificant, but the main ingredient of what we do, everything that we do, is with love and devotion. Well, hope against hope will come to that platform sooner or later, but better sooner in this lifetime. It is possible, but it is difficult, but it is possible. Material endeavors is difficult and it is impossible, the result. As Prabhupada says, if you don't make it 100%, material endeavors, it's a failure. Spiritual endeavors, they're very difficult, but even though we're not be able to complete it, then it has an eternal benefit. Krishna will preserve what we have. He carry what we lack, and he preserved what we have. This is opulence. Okay, I'll stop here now. Any questions or comments on this? Hare Krishna. Yes.
Thank you for that very wonderful lecture, Maharaj. You made a lot of points. One of the points that you made was about encouragement.
Encouragement.
Yeah.
We have to encourage each other, and we have to encourage ourselves.
What's the best way to encourage? Because each and every person, right, has a different take.
Yeah, so you try to find how to encourage each other, because each and every one of us is unique. Yeah. One is moody, one is like, very, whatever. We can encourage ourselves, each other, by setting a good example. Yourself, that's one of them. Be the best of how you can be. Even though, again, in the beginning, we have many faults, we have so many shortcomings. See, what matters the most is our effort, our intention. And encouraging each other means serving them also. If you serve a Vaishnava, you encourage them as well. Not just you wanted to be served. You should serve them. In some ways, association, especially in the temple, we don't have that much association with each other. Very short period, the whole day, unless we do the same service together, then we have that association more. Practically, our association is only in the morning program and in the evening program, if possible. But mostly our main association is in Mangalartik. chanting together. So we encourage each other in that way if we come regular. And yeah, from time to time, even amongst peers, if there is some difficulty with another devotee, you can go visit him. You don't have to wait for him to talk to you. You should be proactive and approach the devotees who are not doing so well in their practice and find out if there's anything you can help, if there's anything you can do for them. That's encouraging. That's encouraging. We're not an impersonal movement. We're a personal movement, but seemingly that we still have a long ways to go to be as being like personal. Yeah. Those who are more mature in their bhakti should encourage more. Others, especially those who are juniors, but amongst peers also, they should be encouraging each other. This is association also. This 6 loving exchanges between the devotees. Giving gifts, accepting gifts, or giving prasad, accepting prasad. Revealing one's mind in confidence. Taking guidance. That's what we mentioned here. Taking shelter of devotees means be ready to be corrected. That is very, very advanced in such a way because it takes a lot of humility to be. You should ask, or Prabhuji, have you seen anything that I need to improve, that I need to correct myself? It takes a lot of humility to ask another devotee like that. If ever you will ask that. It's not. If it's going to help in my Krishna consciousness, Prabhuji, please let me know. And I will let you know also. Reciprocal. Vice versa. So this is healthy. This is healthy. Amongst the grihastas also, amongst the brahmacharis, you can do that. If you have a good relationship with other grihastas, you can ask them also. Or you can tell them also. But amongst the grihastas, especially here, there are devotees who live just across the street. So if you have not seen them for a long time, you can make, hey Prabhuji, is everything okay? Why not? But it takes a lot of humility also to ask. Oh, no, I don't want to disturb him. Oh, let him live his life, it's okay. But it's just across the street or only in the poblacion, not so far. Why not? If we have time in social media, this is really social. This is family. Family. It should be closer, isn't it? So that's encouragement. We have to encourage in that way. Yeah? But how we can encourage is actually is like the morning program. Family that prays together stays together. Yeah. In Vrindavan, we don't see each other during the day unless again. But in the morning, we're very strong. We're going to talk that about later on also in Istagosti. I was seeing I subscribe to Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj's classes, Bhakti Talks or something like that. It's known, but something like that, yeah. He says that if you don't have morning program, you are finished. That is the title of the lecture. I was thinking, oh yeah, Prabhupada says no morning program, no spiritual life. So Grihasthas should have a morning program also. It may not be as strict as what we have here. So that's encouraging each other. Not just on the Sunday feast. How are you, Prabhu? I'm good. How are you? I'm okay. I'm good also. Okay, Hare Krishna. Oh, how can that be encouraging? He says, oh yeah, Prabhuji, I'm really having a little bit of problem. You have some time? Oh, yes, please. Come on. You go to the hospital, a person who's got an accident, his body is fully bandaged, and you can only see his eyes. You ask him, how are you? I'm okay. How can you be okay? You're all fully bandaged, and you can only see the eyes. You say, how are you? You're friends, right? I'm good. I'm okay. Everyone is okay in the material world. But it's not. No, not everyone is okay. No, we have to be honest. That is encouraging, you know. And there is a saying in English also, a friend in need is a friend indeed. So everyone has some issues. No one in this world free from anxiety or free from problems. No, everyone has some issue. Am I correct? Even the brahmacharis. No, brahmacharis should not have no issues. No. So we have to encourage each other. No one goes back home, back to Godhead alone. In ISKCON, everyone will go back home, back to Godhead. Not just one person or two persons, all of us. This is what Prabhupada wanted us to be. For us to go back home, back to Godhead. Krishna wanted us. So, we have to help each other. Give a hand. Give a lending hand. That means helping hand. Yeah. Okay, any other points or comments? Huh? Raghunath Prabhu?
How is it, Maharaj, that sometimes even we are in favorable days, we have to encourage ourselves. And then, how is it that is it easy not to do all these things? How is it happen?
Even though it's easy to encourage.
And not to do, although we are in the favorable places,
Yeah.
sometimes even if you encourage yourself, but still there's something holding you,
Holding us.
Now we cannot really do anything sometimes. We are helpless for that. Although we have that
Concern.
intention, the courage thing, and then still something holding.
Well, it has to start. This is my understanding. It has to start on our own first. See, if we are spiritually strong, we want others also to do the same thing, to be in the same thing. If we are spiritually weak, we cannot help anybody. First, help ourselves. As the saying goes, charity starts at home. So if we are spiritually strong, we'd like to help others as well. encourage others. It's natural. If I'm there for the morning program, I chant my rounds nicely, I go book distribution, I do my service, I worship the deities the way they should be served. You know, I'm doing everything, following my Guru Maharaj, his instructions. And if I see others who are like a little bit left behind, I would like them to catch up. But if I'm not able to catch up myself, how can I help them? I will not have the courage to do it. I'll be hesitant because I have to be sure first myself where I am. So it cannot be artificial. It cannot be. That means all of us, all the community members should be on the same wavelength. If the majority are in that wavelength, those who are kind of like behind, they will want to catch up. Now, if almost everyone is like not so sure of what's going on or how to maintain their spiritual life in a healthy way, then no one will encourage each other. At least there should be like solid group. Yeah? If one or two only, then, oh, okay, well, everyone is doing it. Everyone is not doing it, so I will not do it also. You go with the flow. When no one's come for Mangalartik, why should I come for Mangalartik? They are only doing 2 hours of service, 3 hours of service. I should also do the same thing. No, but if you see some who are really working so hard, a group of them, they are encouraged to do the same thing. Prabhupada says, we can conquer the whole world in 18 days. ISKCON can conquer the whole world in 18 days, like the Battle of Kurukshetra was won in 18 days, provided everyone becomes sincere. Becoming sincere means focus. The problem is we're not so much focused. Ours is like, what? So many diversions, so many distractions. We don't have like one-pointed attention. Me first. My family first. No, Tamal Krishna Maharaj says in one of his classes, Krishna first, then family second. Oh. This is one of his classes. Usually I cannot hear the whole class. But he says, Krishna first, then family second. But actually it's simultaneous. Because you want your family to be Krishna conscious. But first you have to be Krishna conscious, then you can make your family Krishna conscious. Yeah. Because Krishna is always first. Everything is second. You understand? It's not that Krishna is second. Me first, me and my family first, and then Krishna is second. And then it will not work. It's not possible. For those who are incorrigible, there is a word called incorrigible. Yeah? What is incorrigible? You cannot encourage them. Not possible. Because there's so much in the mode of ignorance. Either you leave them behind, because if you want to carry them with you, you will also be left behind, because you cannot do anything about it. They have to learn the hard way through their experience. That's why we mentioned in one of this in the class that previously, during the discussion, that I cannot conquer Maya by my ability or my intelligence. You cannot. You need someone to help you conquer Maya. On our own, we cannot conquer Maya. It's not possible. That's why we need shelter. We need encouragement. And it is a duty, especially those who are seniors, to encourage others. Seniority means have more realization in Krishna consciousness. Even a junior can encourage the senior if the senior is not doing properly. Senior by age. There is also senior. If one who took initiation before you, he is your senior. But then if he's not acting accordingly, you can encourage him, even though you're a junior, to show your best example. You don't have to talk. Action speaks louder than voice or words. Okay? Do what we can to encourage each and every one. I'm sure Srila Prabhupada, our Guru Maharaj, will be happy, and ultimately Lord Krishna, to help others. Hari Om Tat Sat. Dhanyavad. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Jai Go Sitana Premanande. Hari Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Ram.